Hey, it's Greg, and I wanted to share just an insight today about this topic: demand creation. Right, a new way of looking at lead generation, where you're thinking more upstream, up funnel, and you're thinking more about what the customer wants, so that you can offer them what they want, and they can come to your company because of what you offer. You're creating demand for your services rather than trying to capture leads. Right, big difference. And I'm realizing that one of the reason why I'm so obsessed with this is that I've been dealing with it for 25 years. And I went to the attic and I found the customer development service, something that I created for Century 21 with a team back in 1996. All right, so going 1996, going way back here. And this system was designed for brokerages to implement, that was all about lead management. They had leads coming in from classified ads in the newspaper, display ads in the newspaper, Homes magazine ads, yard signs. That's where the leads were coming from back then. And it was all a process of how do you manage and convert more of these leads, right? But what's funny about it is that we had everything, okay? They had PowerPoint presentation, even though nobody really had PowerPoint, but we had it for them on VHS. If you were really advanced and you had a computer and you had a projector, we had it for you on the floppy disk. This is probably like PowerPoint version 1. But if you were kind of old school, which was normal back then, we had you here. We had you covered. The thing is falling apart on me. Overhead slides. And we surveyed, it was a couple of thousand leads from one Century 21 affiliate in Long Island, one in Chicagoland, and one in Orange County, California. And we contacted people that had contacted the real estate company 1 year later. What we found is about a third of them had transacted. Okay? But only 2.5% of them transacted with the company whose lead list we were calling. Deeper in the survey, we began to unpack that, and we asked a lot of these leads, how many real estate companies did you call during your process of shopping for a home? And the average answer we got was 8. Now stop and think about that for a second. Name 8 real estate companies in your town. All right, so again, go Williams. By the time you get to 7, you're trying to rack your brain to come up with the 8th, right? 8 real estate companies is everybody. We also asked them, by the way, how many people they rode with. That was back when you rode in the car with the agent. How many agents you went out with? Average answer was 4. Okay? No loyalty in that process. But if you think about this idea that they're calling 8 real estate companies, that means in this process of seeing an ad or a sign, making a call, they're calling everybody in town. So the good news is that you have a list as a real estate company of all the people that are shopping for houses in town. The problem is everybody else has the same list. And because of that, the quality of the leads is low. The conversion rates are really low because 2.5% in 1996, guess what the conversion rates are of web leads today? 2.5%. So why is that, right? It's because it's a mismatch. Right? You've got a customer who's maybe 18 months away from making a buying decision. They're dreaming about moving. They see a property. They have a question about it. What do? We hand it to a straight commission real estate agent who's trying to do transactions now, who's got a family to feed. Complete mismatch. And in all these years, what do we do to try to improve the conversion rate? We bombard them with more spam, all right? We drive the agents and other people to contact them until their eyes are bleeding, right? But when do we stop to think about what are we actually offering them to generate the lead, and what are we doing with them once they contact us that's actually a fit for what they want? It's like shop on the site or go to a salesperson, nothing in between. So that's where I think demand generation kind of kicks in, is this understanding that we're generating leads the wrong way. We're focused on volume of leads rather than quality of leads, quantity over quality. The agents wind up, when you get 2.5% conversion rate, then as an agent, you know that the next 5 leads you get, you're not going to make any money on them. The next 25 leads you get, you're probably not going to make any money on them, because it's 97.5% of the leads you get do not convert. So how likely are you to really get quick response time, to spit your sandwich out when you're having lunch and a lead comes in, and spit out and make that phone call as soon as you can because you want to be the first one to respond back to that customer? You're not that likely. 24 hours, the lead's already gone. How likely are you to follow up? How much energy do you actually have as a straight commission agent to put time in with somebody who A, is a year away from buying, and B, is calling everybody in town anyway? All right, so this requires a complete mind shift, And I think you might agree that it's probably about time that we make these changes in our mindset. And I'm here to tell you that I think the companies that get really good at this are the ones that are going to win in the next 10 years. Thanks for watching.